It's 4 o'clock. The top stories on 7 News. A record pay deal, paramedics and the state government finally reach an agreement. How the interim West Tigers boss plans to turn the club around. And running for shelter, Fire is forced to take cover during an explosive fire in Cabramatta.
Live from Sydney, 7 News with Ann Sanders.
Good afternoon. In breaking news, paramedics will get a record average wage increase of 25% over the next 4 years. The union has been locked in negotiations with the state government and they've finally broken the deadlock. The deal designed to reflect extra jobs taken on by paramedics in the last 15 years.
Paramedics have become more than just people who treat you on the side of the road and then get you to hospital. They have become clinical and professional experts in their field.
The pay increases range from 11 to 29%. Tropical cyclone Jasper is closing in on the Queensland coast and is expected to make landfall in the coming hours. The storm has already brought down trees, caused power outages and sparked evacuations across the region. The system has now intensified to a Category 2 before it crosses the coast tonight. Paul Burt joins us now live from Newell Beach, just north of Port Douglas. Paul, no landfall this morning, but the danger is far from over.
Well, first and foremost there, Ann, I've just got to point out to everybody, we're staying right here on the beach. Our house is literally 10 metres away from here. And also what we're seeing is on the beach here, there's no flying debris that's going to come up and hit us. So there's just ocean there, hence the reason why I'm standing here. What I do this in the city, behind structure where roofs are being taken and the trees are breaking down in half and all that, not a chance on the planet. So we are experiencing this Cat 2 system right now, where wind gusts up to 120 kilometres per hour are buffeting this coastline. We're also expecting them to increase more as Tropical Cyclone Jasper gets closer to the coast. Still, it's over 120 kilometres out to sea. So it is going to get a lot worse as the afternoon progresses. In fact, coming through tonight at around 7 p.m. to about 8 p.m. is the crossing time, very close to where we are here on Newell Beach. Koya Beach to the south and also Wonga Beach to the north. They've had power outages. There's been palm trees that have been snapped over and taken power lines down to the ground. I was talking to the police earlier. There's been a lot of trees down out there as well. It's pretty hard for the QFest to get out there and actually cut these trees and remove them from the roads due to these conditions. Again, being inland a little bit from this coast, there's a lot of debris flying around, but where we are, we're just seeing this pretty much a sandblast onto our legs. But it goes to show that what's happening up here is that the warning systems have been put in place for the last few days now, and a lot of people in Cairns all the way down to Lucinda up to Cooktown are adhering to those warnings and are also staying inside where they should be, again in the city, in those areas where there's a lot of debris moving about. But man, it's Mother Nature. She's unleashing it on a full fury here. A Category 2 system approaching Queensland coast as we speak.
Well, what are winds gusting to at the moment, Paul, and what are you expecting them to get up to?
Well, at the moment they're gusting upwards of about 100 to 110 kilometres per hour where we are right now. They're expected to go up to about 165 kilometres per hour over the next 3 to 4 hours. So a lot more stronger than this. And of course, with that, it's going to bring a lot more debris, a lot more structure damage as well. Generally, as these systems pass by, what happens is the wind will turn direction. So roofs will be shuttering, and as it goes the other way, things fall over. And that's what we're expecting tonight. So when we wake up tomorrow morning, obviously there'll be a lot more to see and exactly what will happen tonight. It's an unknown quantity as to what's going to happen, really. These winds, we do know that Category 2 system, I don't think it's going to get into a Cat 3 system at all. It should stay where it is for the next several hours. And just now the winds have eased back, and this is what happens with these cyclones. It comes, and then it goes, and then it picks up. And every time it picks back up, it's getting stronger, and the rain's getting a lot faster and a lot harder and a lot more.
All right, well, Paul, thanks for updating us. Take it easy. Paul Burt live there from Newell Beach. Thank you very much. Returning to our top story now, there's been a breakthrough in the paramedic pay deal that threatened to cripple the 000 emergency service. Live to state political reporter Taylor Aiken. Taylor, what's the deal?
Well, Anne, good afternoon. The Health Services Union has finally reached a deal with the government that brings with it a historic...